So what is the hardest to do when you're writing these books? Is it harder to start it, or is it harder to finish it, or are they both about the same?
Sometimes the harder part for me is making my three things work that I want to work. They don't
Okay.
mesh.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't mesh. And sometimes I do something to a character and he changes or she changes. So and it's okay for characters to start off hard and to get soft or to actually have no care, and all of a sudden you find out that they have a mom or a daughter or something that personalizes the character. So I like to personalize a character when I want to do that. And just because I don't give a lot of description doesn't mean that they're not important. What it means is they're not important right now. So choose to circle around. That person will come back in book two, the sequel. Maybe that character will escape one book and come into another.
Hmm.
But actually, the hardest part for me is possibly also the easiest part. I'm an independent author, so I don't have deadlines and time constraints.
Right.
So I can literally,
You can spend your time working
yes,
on it and thinking
and I can
about
stop.
it instead. Yeah.
If something infuriates me or frustrates me, or I'm just not thinking, I've never stopped and said I don't want to do this. I cannot finish. I've stopped and put things on the shelf because it's not time. It's not ready. So so yeah,
That's a good way to think about it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about you said changing your characters and things of that nature. You've got what vampires, you got monsters, you've got psychopaths. Um, is there any other thing that maybe these characters in your books would change into? I don't know, werewolves. I don't know if you want to go that route, or
Okay.
creatures from the lagoon, or
Okay.
what have you.
So the monsters that are true, the truest monsters, the ones that bother me, that don't keep me up at night because I eat that shit up. But inside people, that's the worst. Inside.
Inside
Inside
people.
people's minds, inside what somebody will do or
Yeah.
has been pushed to do, maybe is capable and they don't know. Uh, People say all the time, I don't know why, I just did something. And that something could have repercussions. It could be damning. It could be
Yeah.
really, really hard. But in one of my books, there is, let's see, I think I do. So there is a little bit of wolf action going on. There, of course, is the vampire. The vampire, I'd like to say, vampire changes into a person.
Uh-huh.
That's because that you really can't tell. For the most part, you can't tell, right? So I like to say when they're doing the things that they need to do, they can still be a person because people do the things that they do every day. So, but as far as monsters, they've yet to do anything sci-fi, anything where skin inside of a skin, if you will, other than a vampire being able to change to a wolf, a person be able to change to a vampire or a wolf, whatnot. So no, nothing like that. Uh, Inside of people is the darkest, scariest of monsters. So I haven't had to reinvent the wheel.
All right.
So